It's been a long road to recovery for Conor McGregor after breaking his leg in a loss versus Dustin Poirier back in 2021. But Michael Chandler is waiting on the Irishman MMA star. Michael Chandler declared UFC rival Conor McGregor is past his best as he prepares to face the Irishman in a blockbuster bout. McGregor is nearing a return to the Octagon. And Chandler revealed he is set to enter training camp despite a date yet to be announced. Chandler, a former Bellator champion, has been linked with a fight with McGregor once the popular Irishman makes his return from injury. McGregor's last UFC victory came 4 years ago when he defeated Donald Cerrone in January 2020. Since then, he has lost twice to Dustin Poirier and hasn't fought since breaking his leg in their July 2021 contest at UFC 264. McGregor and Chandler, who has a 23-8 record, featured in last year's The Ultimate Fighter series as opposing coaches, and the season was expected to conclude with an epic grudge bout between the pair. McGregor burst onto the scene and became a two-weight champion in 2016. But Chandler believes the mystique over him has been shattered by several defeats. The 37-year-old pointed to McGregor's losses to Nate Diaz and Poirier as potential of his opponent's decline. Look at Dustin Poirier, a mentally tough man. Look at Nate Diaz, a mentally tough man, Chandler told ESPN. These dudes didn't care about that stuff because once the bell rang, all of that is over and we're going. Conor's skill set, I don't think it's where it used to be. I don't think Conor is as scary as he used to be back in those days. Chandler is ready to get into fight camp as early as this month. Last weekend, the American took to social media to declare June 29 as a potential meeting between the two in Las Vegas. While the UFC has not publicly confirmed that date, Chandler is ready to start preparations. He said, "We all know it's never 100% officially confirmed until we actually step in the octagon, but obviously my team has been in touch with the UFC. June 29 is what I'm preparing for. I'm leaving my family, at home in Nashville, to head down to Florida to get into fight camp, the fight camp that has been looming now for a year." McGregor, who boasts a 22-6 MMA record, will be eligible to return to competition in April after being recently readmitted into the UFC drug testing pool. McGregor and Chandler both competed at 155 pounds in their most recent outings, but they've reportedly discussed the possibility of fighting up at middleweight. It is unclear what weight the fight will be at if it even goes ahead. Earlier this week, McGregor surprisingly told Chandler any fight would be contested at 185 pounds, 30 pounds over the 155-pound lightweight division the American has fought in since 2011. Chandler dismissed any concerns. In his mind, he can't fight at 170 pounds, because I called him out at 170, Chandler added. He had to say 185. He always wants to establish dominance, to make people think that I am less than him. And that's fine. I'll take that all day long, because I'm confident in myself, and I don't have an ego. I have no problem with what people say. I have no problem with people's opinions. Everybody's got an opinion, and who cares? I'll take that back seat to him the entire time, and if he thinks he's taking a fight against a lesser man, then so be it. He'll find out on June 29.